Okay, so first video, excuse any mistakes that I make, but this is my little setup while I'm, getting my camera fixed and stuff. So we're using an iPhone and I'm doing this in my plant shelf. Today we are going to be doing tissue culture, planting these plants I got several of them. They're in pretty good condition. They look pretty cool. That's a lot of irrigation, black mountain begonia, colocasia bastet queen, anthurium hookery pink variegated, alocasia scalprum aurea variegated, anthurium clarinervium king, alocasia black velvet pink elbow, I don't know. I just swipe. This is a gloriosum variegated. Polymint pink bar. Accidentally bought two because I'm a fucking idiot and I just swipe on Palm Street. Then we have another anthurium hookery variegated. The other one was pink. And then a anthurium queen of hearts. Yes, I went a little bit crazy on Palm Street, but apparently that's pretty normal. And we're just gonna get into it. I've done my research. I watched, oh my god, I don't know his name. I watched some dude's TC Acclimation class, and this is my scuffed version of that. So we're just gonna get into it and hope for the best. If they die, well, fuck it at this point. I'm very new to this, so we will get into it. I also have some instructions from GreenRoomExotic because I bought 3 plants from them. I had a gift card and, well, yes. Alright. So, I have my brush ready, washed, used isopropyl to sterilize this, and these little scissors I'm gonna put 500 milliliters of tap water into each one, and then I'm gonna do a drop or two of 5-20 into each bowl. One bowl is for cleaning the agar gel off of the plants, and then the other one is just to let them soak in the mixture for 15 minutes, which means this is gonna be a long fucking process. Then I have my sterilized soil. I did it myself, don't know if I did it correctly, but this is cocoa peat, or whatever, cocoa coir and perlite. Tried to do the right measurements. Again, I'm a novice, so I have no fucking idea. Cooked that in a microwave. That was a weird experience, but we did it. Got the internal temperature to 200 degrees Fahrenheit about twice. So if that's wrong, well, shit. Okay. So, first step, we're just gonna go straight into it because I fucking, have been stalling. Well, not stalling, but I've been preparing for like an hour or two, so we're just gonna get straight into it, and I am standing, so this is gonna be fucking exhausting. Okay. First things first, we need to fill these up. I'm just gonna guess. We do have, need more alcohol. Better safe than sorry with the sanitizing. Oh my god, I am squirting water. Okay. Yes, I could have measured it differently. No, I did not. I'm a very scuffed plant person. We're just gonna go with it. Okay. And then I'm going to fill that to 500 milliliters. Yes, I'm using delis. They were the cleanest thing I had, and I didn't want to put Paizen 20 in something that we might eat out of. Didn't seem like the brightest choice. He said using tap water is totally fine, so sure. I mean, he said he's done this 100 times, so I choose to believe that guy. He also said cocoa core and perlite are a better choice than stratum, which is quite the opposition from what people say on YouTube and in general, but I trust him because he seemed very experienced. That could be a mistake, but who knows. Okay. Now I have no water to water, so I'm just gonna use a fucking water bottle. Hopefully that's not a mistake, but today's choice for watering will be Crystal Geyser because I don't feel like going to get more tap water. And then I'm just gonna set this down here. Okay, and then the Paizen 20, 2 drops. I don't know how I'm gonna do that properly, but well, that was 2 drops. 2 drops that don't want to leave the fucking thing. Okay, we're just gonna bloop. Go, bitch. Okay, 2, 1, 2. That's what I was told. I have no idea. Oh, we could do maybe 3 drops. Should we? I don't know. Okay, well, considering I can't reopen this fucking thing, we'll just do 2 drops. That's Paizen 20. Don't get it into your eyes. Wear gloves. Yada yada. Obviously. Okay. Let's do a cool one first. These are pretty common, I'm not gonna lie, the black velvets, but they are cool as fuck to look at, so I got one. We're just gonna go straight into it and hopefully I don't fuck this up. Okay, so let's go. Yeah, the setup's pretty good, I'd say, but also if you end up being in the plant hobby stuff, be careful signing up for Palm Street because you might end up going on a fucking plant buying streak. Couldn't, that's not from personal experience or anything, but just be careful. Okay. So, from what I understand, take it out and just dunk it in there. No, I'm not gonna get a close-up. I'm not a professional, sorry. But, well, maybe I could do that. You just, and then you dip your brush in there. You just start cleaning it everywhere. The agar gel staying on it is the number 1 reason for it to rot, so you do not want that. Yeah, that's what they said. So you want to make sure you get every inch of the plant. You don't want any agar gel to remain on the plant. That is what I was told. I mean, I don't see anything, but If some of the roots die, that's totally fine. If they fall off, it's just, you know, you really gotta get the agar gel off or you're fucked. Any like dead tissue has to come off too, so keep that in mind. Probably should have put some soil in those pots before I started this process. I'm doing all these plants today too because I can't be fucking bothered to do this process again. I'm just being extra cautious to get all that agar gel off. I cannot tell if it is off completely, so I'm just gonna keep scrubbing. Okay, and then I'm going to go over it and look for dead stuff. Looks dead to me, I don't fucking know. Imagine I'm doing this completely wrong. That would be an embarrassing first time on plant YouTube, wouldn't it? I feel like I'm doing too much. Like, I feel like I don't need to clear too much dead tissue, but you know, that's not what they said, so. There's just this fucking thing surrounding the plant. Okay. And then just gonna get that off if I can. I don't know, that looks pretty clean to me, but I'm just gonna throw it in there. And then that's gonna soak for 15 minutes. Just gonna really, this shit should not get on your skin apparently. I mean, it's diluted. It'll be fine. Probably. Okay, we're gonna go on to the next one. I'm gonna do this one. And Therian, clean up hearts. Okay, well that's fine. Make sure we get every inch under, over. We do not want the agar gel anywhere on the plant. I keep covering up the camera because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. This is a pretty healthy looking plant. No real dead stuff on it. Okay. Well, I just ripped off a very healthy root. That was very stupid of me. I thought maybe it was connected by the agar. I have no idea if I'm done or not. I don't know, I think we're good. And then before I move on, I don't really want to dig into the soil because I don't want it to fucking get into the mixture of sanitizing. Does say get all dead tissue off. That's not really dead. There's like no dead tissue on here. Ah, fuck it. If it dies, it dies. Anthuriums are supposed to be hardy, so. I feel like I'm gonna get confused later and mislabel something. No idea. So I'm just gonna do it this way. It's not been time for sure. I should have put a clock somewhere. I have no idea what time it is. You know what? I'm just gonna do 3 at a time. And go from there. So, Anthurium hookeri variegated. Who the fuck is naming these things? I guess it's all about the learning process. So like, it's okay if I do it wrong. This is my first time doing TC acclimation and tissue culture in general, and honestly dealing with a lot of these plant types because I typically collect orchids. Thanks to Palm Street though, I saw the deals and I was like, well, let me... I guess it's all about the learning process. So like, it's okay if I do it wrong. This is my first time doing TC acclimation and tissue culture in general, and honestly dealing with a lot of these plant types because I typically collect orchids. Thanks to Palm Street though, I saw the deals and I was like, well, let me reconsider. And, you know, I'm interested in possibly having my own little plant business at some point, so gotta learn, gotta learn. Okay. Well, I just ripped off a very healthy root. That was very stupid of me. I thought maybe it was connected by the agar. Oh my god, this plant is gonna be so pissed at me. Okay, you know what? Go ahead. Go over there. I just took so many fucking roots off that thing. We're gonna see if that doesn't die. You know, it's all about the process and learning, right? That's what they say. My fucking goodness. Okay, I sanitized these cups earlier. I'm just gonna use one of them to scoop this fucking soil, because I didn't think I had. You said you don't want to put it too far down. You want it to be like right there. Something like that. I don't fucking know. The guy's class that I watched, I will link when I remember his name. I'll put it in the description, because it was very informative and he seems like a genuine guy. He's pretty popular on Palm Street. I don't know his fucking name. about the best I got. I think that's fine. I could be wrong. They say don't cover the base, but like the plant needs to be, it needs to stand. So, and I do in fact have soil on my hands now. She doesn't really need water, but that's good. If I fuck it up, y'all can judge me. I don't care. Okay. Black velvet. Don't know how I'm gonna remember that. Probably should have kept a sticker. Oh wait, I do have it. No, I don't. This has a little turny thing to keep the humidity in. I don't know how I'm gonna remember the name. Let's find out. Okay, I will show where I'm placing these later. Some of these are just gonna have to chill in here because I don't got them. That little thing is not as large as I thought it was. So for this one, don't want to overdo it with the soil, and then my fucking hands. Okay, whatever. The water's gonna get dirty. I'm just gonna set her down. She doesn't really want to go in. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna lift her up a little more. These pots are a lot bigger than I thought they would be. They were supposedly these are 3-inch, I guess. I don't fucking know. Fuck. Okay, she's kind of trouble. Just want to bury the roots, not the stem. It's fucking okay. That's the best I got. She's being kind of a bitch. A little bit of water. other spot is just like, I will link it down below. It's just a plastic greenhouse. It's not working too well for these pots because these pots are too big, but we'll see how these plants go, and thank you for watching. And if you'd like to keep up with me, well, subscribe or check out my Discord. I also stream live on Twitch. I play video games from Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's usually when I go live at 7 p.m. PST. Also look out for me on Palm Street because I'm learning how to become a seller. Okay, thank you so much. Goodbye. Quick little follow-up. Here is the plants about a week later. The begonia is pissed, is not surviving. Everything else though seems to be pretty solid. I'm seeing no issues so far. I have to start burping them. So it's about a week now. And I have to open them up for 15 minutes and increase that every week by double, and then that will help harden them off, and then they'll be able to survive out of 99% humidity, but right now that is mandatory. Yes, I just got these two from a giveaway, and they're just chilling in there for now as well. They are plugs. They're very healthy, but yeah, I'm just letting them acclimate in there. Little bonus is this pink dragon elbow. It's one of the first purchases I did on Palm Street, and you know, she has roots, but she's been a real bitch, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of fuzzy mold development, even though I've been using 5-20 and washing it with hydrogen peroxide. But, you know, she's growing roots, so, but yes. Yep, that's it. End of the video.